Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on last year's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bears will boot it away to start the game. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Arizona State's offense will get the ball first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always...
Turns on the Jets. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. That is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. So the Baylor Bears offense will go to work for the first time. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Tuggle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And just a short, safe pass play to pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The lone back's got it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Up-tempo for the offense.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Handoff to the single running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the extra point makes it 7-3. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip to the secondary and make that big play.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 40-yard line.
It's Spears.
The Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. He's got him. Finds a crease at the 20. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. New set of downs after the completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Fires to the right. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Bears decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly out to the tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got the first down and more. Touchdown, Arizona State! Great job by the back on the option. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. He makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Throws for the tight end. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Pryor. Pulled down for the tackle. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Hunt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up his offense nicely. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Picks up the first down, still moving. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got a man, it's Jordan. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Takes the handoff, and it's Reed. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line. Here's the handoff. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Power ahead. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Oh, those hurt. I mean, you got them backed up. You got them in a 4th down situation. You got the play initially stopped, but playing scrambling quarterbacks, you got to play the 2nd play and the 3rd play because they just keep running around, making things happen, and the QB does a great job on 4th down, getting in the end zone, making the big play.
Wants to go up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Gets away from 1, finds some space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Got some room to run. The tags. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Arizona State. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Gets it to him on the screen. Across the 45. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Bears look to keep this drive humming. On the run, it's Moore.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Working that left side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
Well, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The Sun Devils are in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Starting to feel a little pressure. Snagged out of the air. Breaks into the open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the run deep down the right side. Picked off to stop the threat. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Bears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They just keep firing. Pulls it in. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Bears have pushed it inside the 20. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw. Here's the pressure. They go to the wide receiver screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Toggle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes,
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught near the sticks, it's Stevens. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. To the air on first down. Complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. On the run, still looking. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Toggle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The throw. Finds his tight end. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Sun Devils will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game. Oh, he's got some space.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Bears will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark.
Freeman into the game.
Scanning the field, it's Freeman. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Moving away from pressure. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Reed. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Got it! And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Receivers work, and wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Wants to keep it in the air. They will score! Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Yeah, a lot of different cracks in the way.
Trying to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They took it 71 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Tuggle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Tuggle. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. the middle. It's Pryor. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll run it from the gun. Really good run there on third down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. First and 10 from the 25.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Arizona State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Fires one high and deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Bears! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Minnesota is on the ropes, and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. type of performance we're just not used to seeing in Minneapolis. They're trailing by 14 to Iowa. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Tep breaks into the open. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Fires to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's caught. It's Tuggle. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They got a chance. Now from their own end, 2nd and 6 from the 18. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pryor. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
I think at this point in the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there, it didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out in the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Bears have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Pryor. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Finds the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 3rd down play from the gun. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. The change will move, and they'll have and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. The quick out. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Excellent tackle there by Uche.
On second down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Bears want to crank the tempo.
Devils would love a sack or something.
He's looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! That big score. The end of this game, very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're going to ride this running back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. As they come to the line on second down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. And they swarm him under. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sun Devils come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offense.